Alright guys, so today I'm going to share with you how I create this design using Freecad. So in Freecad, I have the model look like this. We have a frame outside, okay, with the surface like a sheen curve, blending uh, blending from this curve to this curve. And also we have the surface inside right here, you can see. Also have the blending from this very smooth curve to a very small detail in here, you can see. So I will done that using the part workbench and the curve workbench. So if you like this design, you can follow my tutorial and also give me a like and subscribe. So thank you. Okay, so I start by going to the part workbench and create a cube. Now I go to the curve workbench. So if you don't have the curve workbench, you can install it in Tool, Add-on Manager, and you click on the workbench and type in here curve, and you click on the curve workbench and you install it. Okay. Next, I will create a blank curve between vertical line. So I select this line, Control select this line, and create a blank curve. You can see in the tree view, I click on the blank curve and I go to the data. You can see down here we have H1 property, the property of H1 and the property of H2. Okay, so H1 is the edge that I selected at first. This one is the H1 because I select it first, and this edge will be the H2, the second edge that I select. In the property of H1, we have down here at the bottom we have scale 1, and also in the H2 we have scale 2. So if I set the scale 1 to 0 and the scale 2 to 0, you can see the blank curve now is just a line connect from H1 to H2. Okay, and also the parameter is the starting point of the blank curve. So you can see if I click on the cube have the height is 10. Okay, so in blank curve, and you can see the parameter of the H1. So if I change the parameter 1 to 0, you can see the blank curve go down to this position, which is 0. Okay, and the position up here is the length of this line, so it will be 10. Okay, so I will set the parameter to 10. Okay, of H1. You can see it start up here. And if you in case you don't know the length of this edge, you just want to put it to the end of this edge, you just simply type in a very high number, okay, and enter. You can see it will reset to the highest number of the length of this line. Okay, I go down here doing the same. I set it to 10. Okay, and now you see it up here. And I also change the scale to 1 in here and 1 in here. You see it's look like a thin curve like this. Now I'm doing the same to the rest. So I select this line, control select this line and blank curve. This line, control this line and blank curve. Okay, so in the tree view, I select these 3 and also set the scale 1 to 1 and scale 2 to 1 and parameter 1 to 10 and parameter 2 to 10. Now if I hide the cube, you can see we have the shape like this, and if I want to make it curve a little bit more, I can select all of them and I will set the scale 1.5 for example, and this one to 1.5 also, go down, something like this. Next I will create a golden surface from these 4 blank curves. So I select this blank curve, control select this one, and then this one, and golden surface. Alright, so now we have a golden surface generated between these 4 blank curves. Next I will show the cube. So I want to extract the face down here, but let's say I will change the size of the cube a little bit. So I select this cube and I go to the height, I change it to 5. You can see this one also update, maybe change it to 3. Okay, I think 3 is good. And then I select the face at the bottom and I use the tool extract subset. Okay, click on it, and then you see in the tree view we have the box face, the face we already extract from the cube. Now I will love the golden surface and the face together. So I go to the product workbench and I using the loft tool, click on it and golden surface, put it to the right, the box, the face, put it to the right and click OK. As you can see. Next I will control select all of the face available in the viewport. Okay, and I go back to the curve workbench and I will create a parametric solid, click on it, and I will hide the loft, the golden surface and the face down here, and you can see we have the solid, the green one created. Alright, next I will go to the sketcher. Okay, I go to the sketcher and I create a new sketch on the top view. I will view the section and I will reference this line and also this line. I create a rectangle like this and I will set the distance from this point to this point. I hit A and I will set it to 0.5. Okay, will be the, and also this one and this point and this point I hit L and also 0.5. As also you can see we still have can moving up and down like this. and I select this point and this point. I hit I and set it to 0.5. Okay, 0.5. This one and this one, I hit L, 0.5. Okay, now we close it up. Now I will select this gap. I go to the plot workbench. I will extrude it something like 20 and symmetric, but I don't want to create solid. I uncheck create solid. Okay. Now we have the extrude. I will use this one to split the solid to 2 pieces. Okay. So I select the solid, Control select the extrude. I go to plot, split, and slide apart. Now we have a folder. Inside here is 2 slide. Okay. Let me select on off the plane curve, and I hide it. Okay. And I show the slide 0. I select the slide 0 and I will rename it outer part. Okay. Let me hide the outer part. Okay, so next I select this face of the inner one. You can see the outer is around here. Okay, and I just select the inner face of this slide one, and I go to the curve workbench and I create a ISO curve. Click on ISO curve, and you can see in the tree view an ISO curve created. Click on it and I set the U to 0 and the V to 1. Okay, so I just want one line here. So next I select the slide 1 and I hide it. So next I select the ISO curve and I will change this ISO. I will create multiple points on this ISO curve. So I select ISO curve and turn that this discretized. Okay, click on it and you can see a new discretized edge created. I click on it and you can see in here number. I just want 10 point. Okay, for reference. So I select discretized edge and go to view, and the point size change it to 10 to make it bigger. All right. Next I go back to the sketcher and I select this point. Actually I should hide the discretized edge, hide, and in here we only have ISO curve. I select this point, the first point of the ISO curve, and Control selecting the last point, and create new sketch. Also in the O, S, and Y. Okay, so I will go to this the first point that I select, which is this point. The S axis will go to this point. Okay. All right. So now I go back to the tree view, and I will click on the ISO curve, and I hide, and I click on the discretized edge and I show it. All right. So I will start sketching. Okay, so first I will reference, I click on the create external geometry and reference this point and this point. Okay, and then I will create a circle and click on in the middle, somewhere in the middle, in here, and draw it out. And I will select this circle and this point, and constraint point onto object. Doing the same, this one and this point, constraint point onto object. Right, so we have the first circle. Next, I will because I will use the array sketch, so that I will create a point to reference. So I will put the point in between in here, and I select this point, and the point that I just created, this one, and I hit S for symmetry. All right. Now I select the circle and select the center of the circle. Click on the center and create an array rectangle. Click on it, and you check on the equal vertical and horizontal space and constraint inter element separation, and click OK. And also the column is set it to like a 10, and the row is 1. Click OK, and then I click on this point, the point that we created, this one. So you can see we just created a lot of circle in here. Alright, so next I will using the trim tool. Okay, this one, the trim edge. Click on it, and we will trim the upper part of this circle. So if I click on the first circle, you can see it's disappear. So I don't want that, so I undo that, and I will start from the second circle. Click on this one and keep removing the upper part of the circle. Okay, so if I click on the last one, it also disappears, so I undo that. So we have something like this, and I go to the task, and you can see you can click on this number and just hit the delete key. Hit delete, okay, to remove over constraint. And also I want to create 2 lines, so creating line from the middle here, go to the left, and also at the end also another line here. And I select this line and this line and turn that into construction geometry. Okay, now I will remove using the trim tool again, remove upper part. Okay, so next I will using the fillet tool, create the fillet, this one, and I will fillet this way, this circle, this arc and this arc, so we have to first fillet, doing the same in here. Okay, so let me close that, and we let's show the ISO curve. All right, so you can see the ISO curve is over here, so we just go over a little bit too far. So I go back to the sketch 001, and I will delete in this this one, deleting it, and also deleting this one. Okay, and let's see, I will find my ISO curve. So I go back to the model, right, and I will click on the Discretized Edge, click on it, and we hide, show and hide. And you can see this is the last point. Okay, I want to connect this point and the last point together, so I will reference again, I will reference this point at the end, this one. let's see, zoom in here and reference this one. Okay, now we have this point. Now I select this point, okay, and this point, and let's set this constraint. All right, so let's go back to our sketch view, and I also want to set the radius equal. So I select first. I will select one of the bigger one. I hit E for equal. All right. And also select the small one, which is the fillet. And I also hit E for equal. All right. Now I go back to the task, and I will let's see, I will hide the constraint. It will be easy to say things. Let's checking, and I also want to set this point and this point. Let's see, horizontal. I think it's already horizontal. This one and this one horizontal. Yeah, I think it's already horizontal. Okay, so we have something like this, and I close that. And we have something like this. Next, I will hide the discretized edge and also the ISO curve, all right? And we'll show the slide one. Next, I will, you can see the sketch is sitting like this. I don't want that. I want to rotate it 90 degrees to make this curve pointing down. Make this curve pointing down like this. Okay. So I select this sketch and I go to the data and attachment and position. Oh, sorry, the axis. Okay, because I want to rotate it. But because I attach this sketch on the X and Y, so I care about the x-axis. So I zero out the Z and put the S to 1 and set angle to 90 degrees. Okay. Now if I hide the slide 1, you can see this guy just pointing down. And I also show the slide 1. I want to extract these 4 points up here. Okay, so I select this line and I go to the curve workbench, and I will use the joy curve. Click on it. You can see a new joy curve created. This one. Doing the same in here. Maybe. Yeah. Select this curve and joy curve. All right. And this one, joy curve. This one, and joy curve. Okay, so next I will select this one, the slide 1, and hide it. Now you can see we have 4 joy curve and 1 sketch. But because I want to use the golden surface, so that I want to join the sketch also to the joy curve. So to do that, I will first select on the joy curve and hide it. Okay, and I hit Shift and B. Okay, Shift B. And then I click and drag, and I can select all of the sketch, all of the edge of the sketch. And I click on the joy curve. Okay, so now we have the next joy curve. Finally, we have 5 joy curve in here. Now I select this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, and then I create a golden surface. Okay, so now we can see we have a new golden surface created. Now I click on the golden surface drop down and I hide the joint curve in here. And I also show the slide 1 as well. Alright. So again, maybe I should show the outer part also, because I want to put this surface inside down a little bit. To do that, I will, let's see, I will hide the slide 1 and I select the golden surface. I right click on it and I click on transform, and I will move it down to 0.3. You type in 0.3, okay, and you click and put it down a little bit, just one, okay. Click OK. Now you can see the surface is go down like this. Next, I want to fill the surface down below. To do that, I will hide the outer part. Click on the outer part and hide it, and click to the slide 1 and show it. Now I will extract the surface down here. So I select the surface down here and extract it. Click on the extract subshape, and also doing the same in the part workbench. Click on the part workbench and click on the loft tool, and the golden surface, put it to the right, and the face, put it to the right. Put OK. Alright, so now I also select all of these guys here and turn them into solid. Go to the curve workbench and turn them into parametric solid. Click on it, and I hide the loft, the golden surface, and the slide, and you can see we have a new solid created. All right. And I also show the outer part, and I rename this one to inner part. Okay. Okay, so next I will combine the outer part and the inner part together. So I go to the part workbench and control select the outer part and control select the inner part and union them together. Alright, so now we have the fusion in here. So I also want to fillet this edge, so I select this edge. Maybe I should select the fusion and click on the refine, set it to true, and just see what happens. Okay, you can see down here is a very clean edge. Let's try to fillet this edge. So I select this edge, these 4 edge down below, and fillet it. Let's try 0.2. Okay. Now you can see it's very clean one, and also one should fillet this guy up here. Okay, let's try fillet it. 0.1. Click OK. Alright, so you can see the model should look like this. Let me save it. New design. And we just finished modeling the design. So have fun.